Okay, folks, good morning. How is everyone? I hope everyone's great. Um, yeah, I might be the voice of reason this morning. I was just reading and I saw someone quote a Martin Luther King Jr. quote. And then he said, "Yep, that describes the Democrats and the liberal left." And I'm going to tell y'all something about Martin Luther King Jr. that you may not realize nor understand. That man was a very godly and a very loving man and respected on both sides. He was respected by all races. His dream catapulted us, whatever you want to call it, cascaded us, hurled us, threw us into a whole new era. We found love, acceptance, guidance, kindness, and someone took his life because they didn't want to hear the message of love. And that's what you're doing in essence again, except for you're taking the life of his words, of his words. You are diminishing them by using them for hate and bigotry, and you ought to be ashamed of yourself. And I don't speak as a Democrat. I don't speak as a liberal. I sure in the hell don't speak as a Republican. And I definitely don't speak as a conservative. Because over this political journey of mine, I have realized I am who I am. And if you don't like who I am, well, tough shit. Don't like who I am. And his message, I grew up on. I learned all about Martin Luther King Jr. when I was younger. When I was 15, I was hurled back into the foster care system, into group homes, into the mental system, whatever you want to call it. And I had the honor to go to Oakland and Berkeley and learn about a different heritage, a different culture. And I even had the honor to meet Miss Rosa Parks. That was by far the best 2 hours of my life. These people that you quote so wantonly knew what it was like to live a life of hate, to see nothing but hate, to feel like crap. And you take their words and you diminish them. And yes, even for the black people that do the same, you really ought to be ashamed. I'm so sick and tired of this hate. Do not, don't, okay? Don't use their words, any words of any of the greats, especially Martin Luther King Jr., for hate, bigotry, separation, or even racism, because that's not what that man was about. He was a very godly man. He was a very good man, and he loved everyone equally. And it sickens me when I see his words diminished by your hate. But then again, his words are even more powerful than your hate, because they inspire. They prove that love will exist, even if it's just in words. And you combat yourself and make yourself look stupid by taking a man that was filled with love, filled with knowledge, filled with wisdom, a beyond generation wisdom, and try and use his words for hate. You diminish your own arguments. He said, I have a dream that one day little black boys and little white girls will walk down the street hand in hand. That doesn't sound like racism. That doesn't sound like hate between the liberal left and the Republican right. That sounds like he wanted us all to get together, unite, and be one. Under God, with love and unbiasedness. And from now on, anybody that uses their words, any of the greats' words, for hate and bigotry and racism and separation, and not to unite, and not to promote love and understanding and compassion for your fellow man and woman and child, I will call you on it. I don't care if you're left. I don't care if you're right. I don't care if you're black, white, green, purple. I don't even care if you knew the man personally. I will call you on it. I'm sick of the hate. There is no reason to use their words of love for hate. Now, whether you liked him or not, I don't care. Because he also said the words of the people that hate will not be remembered as much as the silence of others. I won't be silent. Don't use this man of love, this man of unity, this man of God's words to promote and propaganda and further your own hateful agendas. I don't care if I do agree with you or don't agree with you. Don't use his words for hate. He was a man of love. He wanted to unite all people. And that's what you should be doing. But you're not, because you're filled with hate. So you have no realm, none, to utilize this man, nor his words. He was a man of love. He was a man of unity. He was a man of God. And you have the nerve to use his words to demean, diminish, hate others. No, I won't be silent. Don't use this man's words and diminish them. They were words of love and compassion. And if they were about stupidity and biasness, it was because he was sick and tired of the same thing I am sick and tired of. We need to unite as a people. We need to care for each other as a people. And we need to make Martin Luther King Jr.'s dream come true. You only diminish yourself and your argument by using that great man's words for hate. Think about that.